Hello, everyone. Have you ever thought that all the food you keep in your refrigerator is safe? While refrigerators are essential appliances that help us keep our food fresh, the truth is that not all foods are suitable for refrigeration. In fact, some foods can actually become carcinogenic if left in the fridge for too long. Did you know? Today, we'll take a look at some of the foods that can become dangerous in your fridge and how to keep them safe. The first food to watch out for is potatoes. Many people store potatoes in the refrigerator, but this can actually be harmful to them. When potatoes are stored in the refrigerator at low temperatures, the starch in the potato converts to sugar. When this converted sugar is cooked at high temperatures, it can create a carcinogen called acrylamide. Acrylamide is especially common when frying potatoes, which can have harmful effects on your body. So how should you store potatoes? It's best to store potatoes in a cool, dark place. For example, a cupboard in the kitchen or a cool basement would be ideal, as this will reduce the risk of them forming carcinogens. The second food to look at is bread. Did you know that storing bread in the fridge can cause it to mold more quickly? The moisture in the fridge provides a great environment for mold to grow on the surface of bread, and some molds in particular can produce carcinogens called mycotoxins. This can be very dangerous for us to eat. So how should you store your bread? Bread is safer to store in an airtight container at room temperature. Or if you need to store it for a long period of time, freeze it. Not only does freezing keep bread fresher for longer, but it also prevents mold growth. You can freeze bread and thaw it at room temperature before eating, or toast it in a toaster. The third food to look at is tomatoes. You've probably noticed that storing tomatoes in the fridge changes their flavor and texture. Refrigerated tomatoes lose their fresh flavor and can become mushy or wrinkled. Not only that, but they can also lose their nutrients. For this reason, it's best to store tomatoes at room temperature. In particular, it's best to consume ripe tomatoes quickly at room temperature, instead of putting them in the fridge. This way, you'll retain the most flavor and nutrition. The last food we're going to talk about is garlic. Storing garlic in the refrigerator can cause it to mold easily. The main ingredient in garlic, allicin, has anti-cancer properties, which can be destroyed by the moisture and low-temperature environment of the refrigerator. In addition, mold on garlic not only takes away its health benefits, but it can also be a carcinogen in itself. So how should you store garlic? It's best to store garlic in a cool, dry place, and keeping it in a well-ventilated area will help prevent mold growth. Storing garlic in this way will help it retain its anti-cancer properties. The four foods we learned about today: potatoes, bread, tomatoes, and garlic are classic examples of foods where storing them in the refrigerator can actually be harmful. Each of these foods has proper storage methods that can help prevent carcinogen formation. With the information you've learned today, take a second look at what's in your fridge and continue to eat healthy. Thank you. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, and set up notifications. We'll be back with more great information next time. Thank you.